students. Today we will learn a new topic called inequalities. First we will see what is inequality. Inequality refers to expressions that contain definite symbols less than, greater than, equal to and indefinite symbols that is less than or equal to, greater than or equal to or greater than or not equal to. So that is inequality. Inequality is basically what? Comparison between the definite symbols or the indefinite symbols. Now we will see some of the symbol and the meaning of that symbol. First one is A is greater than B. So what is this symbol indicating? What is this symbol indicating? A is greater than B. Then second thing is what? A is less than B. Okay, A is less than B. Third one is saying A is equal to B. Then what this symbol is indicating? A is greater than or it is equal to B. So A can be greater than B or A can be equal to B. Next, A less than or equal to B means A can be less than B or A can be equal to B. Then, what this symbol indicates is that A is either greater than or less than B. So A is either greater than B or A is less than B. Okay, so this what this symbol indicates. Okay. Okay, now we will see the comparison between the symbols. Okay, so definite symbols are less than, greater than, equal to. Indefinite symbols are less than or equal to, greater than or equal to, or not equal to. So combining this all, the question is framed. Before that, you need to know some of the symbols and their meaning. Okay. So what does this mean? If it is not greater than or equal to, what does that mean? That means it is less than. If it is not less than or equal to, that means it is greater than. Not greater than means what? It is either less than or equal to. If it is not less than, that means what? What does the symbol indicate? It is greater than or equal to. Then if it is not greater than or less than, that means it is what? Equal to. Correct? Next, what does this symbol mean? If it is not equal to, then it can be less than or greater than. Okay. So instead of equal to sign, if they ask like this sometimes in the question to confuse y'all, A is equal to B. If they give this symbol, okay, you'll get confused. What is this symbol? So this symbol indicates what? Nothing but A is equal to B is equal to C. Correct? This is what it indicates. Instead of equal to, they have used this sign. Okay, that's all. Next we will see, okay, some group of symbols and their relations you need to know. Okay, so that we will see now. Okay, so group 1, this is group 1. Now in group 1, whenever there is comparison between definite or the indefinite symbols with equal to sign, okay, then always the definite or the indefinite symbol wins, but it should be in the same direction. For example, okay, for example, A is greater than B is equal to C. See, this can be either definite or indefinite symbol. Whenever we have the comparison between equal to sign, then always what happens? Then always the definite or the indefinite symbol wins, you can say. So the answer when you do for this, the comparison between A and C if we want, then we will say that A is greater than C, because this symbol wins over this symbol. Okay, this is group 1 category. So if you take anything like A is less than B is equal to C, then what will be the comparison between A and C? That A is less than C. Next, A is less than or equal to B is equal to C. So when there is the comparison between indefinite symbol and equal to sign, then also indefinite symbol wins. Okay, next, A is greater than or equal to B is equal to C. Then what will happen? A is greater than or equal to C. So this is group 1 type of comparison, you can say. Okay. Next, group 2 we will see, where in one direction if similar symbol are compared, then that symbol will be the output. Okay. So if similar symbols are compared in the same direction, then that symbol only wins. Okay. So group 2 we will see. Okay, group 2. Now group 2 tells you what? That, for example, if we have A is greater than B greater than C. So you are having same symbols, correct? And in the same direction also. So when you compare between A and C, that symbol only wins. So that means A is greater than C. If we have A is less than B less than C, then A is less than C. Okay? So they are in the same direction, see. If A is greater than or equal to B is greater than or equal to C, then A is greater than or equal to what? Greater than or equal to C. Then A is less than or equal to B is less than or equal to C means A is less than or equal to C. So this is group 2. When similar symbols fight between each other in the same direction, then that symbol only wins. Okay, this is group 2. Next group we have that we will see. Okay. So what group 3 is telling? What group 3 is telling? We will see. Okay. What group 3 is telling? We will see. Okay, so group 3 is telling that if there is a comparison between definite and indefinite symbols, then always the output will be the definite symbol. Okay, that which is in the same direction. Okay, like for example, if A is less than B is less than or equal to C. So what will be the output here? So this is the definite symbol. Less than is the definite symbol. Less than or equal to is the indefinite symbol. So when there is a fight between definite and indefinite symbol, that too in the same direction, okay, then definite symbol wins. Okay, so that means A is less than C. That means always for definite symbols you need to give the first priority. Then if A is if A is sorry if A is greater than B greater than or equal to C, then A is greater than C. This will be the output. Next, A is greater than or equal to B greater than C. Then also the output will be A greater than C. A is less than or equal to B less than C. That also means A is less than C. So when there is fight between definite and indefinite symbol in the same direction, then the definite symbol always wins. The output will be always what? The definite symbols. Okay. Then we have group 4 where definite and indefinite symbols fight but in the opposite direction. In the opposite direction. Okay. So group 4 will tell you what? That when there is definite and indefinite symbols compared in opposite direction, then what relation will be formed between A and C? So A is greater than B less than C if it is there. Okay. So see, the directions are not same here. They are in the opposite direction. That means for this, then A greater than B less than or equal to C. A less than B greater than or equal to C. A greater than or equal to B less than or equal to C. So for all this, for all this four cases, for all these four cases, only one option is there. That is no relation. No relation is established. No relation is established between A and C. Okay. Hence, the conclusion between A and C will be what? A and C will be a possibility. So their relation will be in possibility. Okay, A and C relation will be in possibility. So whenever it is the case of possibility, okay, whenever the case of possibility is there, then either or case will be established in certain questions. Whenever there is a possibility, there can be a chance of either or case. Okay. So what are the conditions for either or case? Okay, so whenever there is possibility, when there is no relation established between the characters, okay, then either or case can be applied. But there are conditions for either or case. Okay. First condition is that both the elements of two given conclusions must be same. Second, both the conclusions must be wrong individually. Third, collectively both the conclusions should satisfy the given statement. Okay, so these are the conditions for either or case. So this is two examples of either or case. Okay, so just now we saw the conditions for either or case. So in this, the first case is telling you what? What is case 1 telling you? So always whenever you solve the questions also, there will be certain statement given to you. Okay, certain statement is given to you and conclusions are given to you. So based on the statement given to you, you need to solve the apply that to conclusion. Okay. So what is the statement telling you? A is greater than or equal to B is equal to C. What is the conclusion telling you? A is greater than C. Okay, A is greater than C, and second conclusion is telling A is equal to C. Check whether first conclusion is satisfying the statement given. Okay. So A is greater than or equal to B is equal to C they have given. So this is of group 1. Whenever definite or indefinite symbols are compared with equal to sign, then that symbol only wins. So here actually what should have happened? A is greater than or equal to C should have happened. Correct? This should be the output. But what is the conclusion saying? That A is greater than C? This is wrong. Correct? A is equal to C. This is also wrong. Correct? So for conditions for either or case, it is satisfying. In both the conclusions, this element should be same. Now AC is there here also AC is there. So first condition of either or case is satisfying. Then second, what condition they had told? That both the conclusions should be wrong individually. So both the conclusions are wrong also. So that's why you can say that this is of either or case. Okay, if either conclusion 1 or conclusion 2 follows, this will be the output. Okay. Next we'll see of case 2. Okay. What is case 2 is saying? What is the statement given here? A is greater than B, less than C. Okay. So this is of group 4 which I had told you, where no relation is established between the elements. Okay. That means it goes into possibility. Possibility means it can be either or case. So we'll see the conclusion. A is greater than C, wrong. A is less than or equal to C, wrong. Correct? Because no relation is established. So both the conclusions are wrong and the same elements are also given. So that means this is either or case. Okay, so these are the two cases of either or case. Examples I have shown you. Okay, so we will see the first question of inequalities. So what is the statement given to you here? This is the statement given to you. Okay, this is the statement given to you. Just a minute. So this is the statement given to you, and the conclusion given is V is less than W, V is equal to W. Okay. So statement, see the statement and conclusion. First conclusion is saying that V is less than W. Now where is V? V is here. And where is W? W is here. So V is here, W is here. You need to go backward now. Correct? So backward meaning what? Whatever signs are there, that will be that will become opposite. So here is greater than, correct? So when you go from V to W, this greater than will become less than. Okay? It will become less than. Okay? So V is less than W. V is less than, then here also it will become less than. Okay, here it will be less than or equal to. So when there is fight between definite and indefinite symbol in the same direction, okay, then always what wins? Definite symbol wins. Correct? So this conclusion is correct. Next conclusion, V is equal to W. V is equal to W? No way. It can't be. Okay. So this conclusion is wrong. So only conclusion 1 follows will be the right answer. Okay. Only conclusion 1 follows will be the right answer. See, here you have like this, correct? Greater than O equal to R, greater than X is equal to V. So this is in this direction. So we want from V to W. That means it is in backward direction. So whatever symbols are there, that becomes opposite. Here it will be less than, here it will be less than, here it will be less than or equal to. Okay, here is W, here is V. So where this equal to sign will be as it is. Okay, so whenever there is fight between the indefinite symbols and the definite symbols, always this wins. Definite symbol wins. So that means the conclusion 1 follows. Conclusion 2 is obviously wrong. So among these 4 options, which is the correct option? A option is the correct option. Only conclusion 1 follows. Okay. Okay, now what is second statement telling you? This is the second statement given. Now we will see the conclusion. What is conclusion? 1 is telling that L is greater than or equal to S. Now L is here, correct? L is here, S is here, okay? L is here, S is here, correct? L is greater than or equal to S. Now this is in the same direction, okay? So here you have less than, here you have greater than or equal to, correct? Here again greater comes. So here what is happening? There is fight between definite symbols and the indefinite symbols, correct? So that means no relation is established. So conclusion 1 is wrong, correct? Second conclusion, S is less than L. Now here is S, here is L, okay? So L equal to C, less than B, equal to E, greater than or equal to M, greater than S. Now second conclusion is saying S is less than L. So now here we need to go in the backward direction because S is here, L is here. So here what will happen? This will become less than, this will become less than or equal to, then this will equal to, this will become greater than. So here only you need to stop. So here greater than is there, here less than or equal to, less than is there. So no relation will be formed here also. So here also second conclusion is wrong. So both the conclusions are wrong. So which option is correct now? if neither conclusion 1 nor conclusion 2 follows. So this will be the correct option. Okay, this will be the correct option because both the conclusions are wrong. Okay, not satisfying. So neither conclusion 1 nor conclusion 2 follows will be the right answer. Okay. Okay, question number 3. Statement is given. Conclusion is S is greater than E. S is here, correct? S is here, E is here. So you need to go backward here. So less than will become greater than equal to, and here also greater than. So see what is given. E is less than V, less than or equal to B, less than or equal to N, less than S. So conclusion 1 is saying S is greater than E. So when you come backwards, here S is there, here E is there. So all symbols will get changed. Here greater will come, greater than equal to will come, greater than equal to comes, and here greater comes. So when there is fight between definite symbols and indefinite symbols in the same direction, then what happens? Always definite symbol wins. So S is greater than E. S is greater than E. This is the correct option. Okay. Second option is saying O is greater than R. O is greater than R. So this O is here. Okay, O is here and R is here. Here also you need to go in the backward direction. Okay, so here it will become greater than, correct? Then greater than equal to, greater than, and here at last when there is R, you'll get less than or equal to. So definite and indefinite symbol comes in the opposite direction. That means this option is cancelled. This conclusion doesn't follow because no relation will be established. So only conclusion 1 follows will be the answer. This will be the answer. Okay. Now question number 4. Statement is given. Okay. Conclusion. First conclusion says what? P is greater than G. P is here. G is here. P is greater than G. So you need to go in the backward direction. Here greater comes, correct? So I'll write down here. G is less than or equal to R, greater than T, equal to Y, less than M, less than or equal to I. Now here see, it is equal to less than P. So simply they are given to confuse you all. Okay, equal to less than P. That means what? I is less than or equal to P. That same thing they have written like this here. I is equal to less than P. Okay, to confuse you all. Okay. So first conclusion is saying P is greater than G. So here is P. Okay, here is G, correct? So opposite direction means backward direction. So here it will be gre greater than or equal to. Then here it will be greater than or equal to again. Here it will be greater than. Here it is equal to. Here it is less than. So here only you can see that greater than is coming, less than is coming. So no relation will be established. So just delete this option. Next option. P is greater than T. P is greater than T. Here only you check. Okay. T is still here. Okay. So T is still here. So what is the relation? Here it is greater than equal to greater than equal to greater than. So P is greater than T. So conclusion 2 is correct. So B option is the correct option. Okay. Okay, next is fifth statement given to you. Okay, this is the statement given to you. Conclusion 1 is saying R is greater than U. Where is R? R is here, R is here, U is here. So we'll see U is less than X, less than or equal to E they are given. Then less than H equal to R. So you need to go in backward direction. So R is here, U is here. So this is equal to H will come here. Here it is greater than E. It will be greater than or equal to X will come. Here it will be greater than. So R is greater than U. It is saying R is greater than U. So obviously conclusion 1 is correct. U is less than or equal to R. So here now, okay. So what they have said, U is less than or equal to R. So this is in the same direction. U is less than or equal to R. So definite symbol should 1, correct? Here they have given indefinite symbol. So conclusion 2 is wrong. So only conclusion 1 follows. Okay. So before going to the sixth question, I want to tell you that the statement they one statement they can give, they can put comma, okay, they can put comma here, and they can give you another statement. And conclusions also, there can be many conclusions, not only two conclusions always, it can be uh, four conclusions or so on like that. Okay, so that we will see in the later classes. Okay, now we will see the basic concept. Okay, okay. So coming to the sixth question. Okay, coming to the sixth question. This is the statement given to you. Conclusion is given. Okay. First conclusion is saying Z is greater than E. So I'll write here for you all. Actually, you need to solve this without writing, just by observing. Okay. But since this is the first class, I am doing this. E is less than R, less than T, equal to Y, less than or equal to U, less than or equal to Z. Okay. So we want in the backward direction. So here is Z, here is E. So this will become greater than or equal to, this will become greater than equal to, this is equal to, this is greater than, greater than. So what they have said, Z is greater than E. Obviously here Z is greater than E, correct? So conclusion 1 follows. See conclusion 2, Z is greater than O. Now here you see, Z is greater than O, correct? So this is in the same direction. This is greater than equal to, greater than, greater than. So when there is fight between definite symbols and indefinite symbols in the same direction, then always definite symbol wins. So obviously Z is greater than O. So conclusion 2 also follows. So in the option which is the correct option, D is the correct option if both conclusion 1 and conclusion 2 follows. Okay. So D is the correct option. Okay. Seventh statement. Statement is given to you conclusions. First conclusion, N is N is what? Greater than H. Okay, where is N? N is here, H is here. Okay, just by observing you do this now. So this is equal to here greater than or equal to comes, correct? And then equal to it. Here is N is greater than H is there. So obviously it is wrong. Okay. Second option, Y is greater than or equal to M. Y is here, M is here in the same direction, greater than or equal to. But here what we are getting? M is, here we are getting no relation, correct? Because here greater is there, here is less is there. So it is no relation established. But they are saying in the conclusion that Y is greater than or equal to M. So that means it is wrong. So both the options are wrong individually, but you can see that N, H, Y, M are different elements. So either conclusion can't be the option. So neither conclusion 1 nor conclusion 2 follows will be the correct option. Okay. Okay. Eighth statement. This is the statement given to you. Conclusions are given to you and options are given to you. So this is the homework question for you all. Please solve this question and write the answers in the comment box below. Thank you, students.